Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can fold and store your gloves and like hats and little headbands, this type of stuff, that accessories for winter essentially. So these things tend to go like everywhere and it's hard to find, so it's kind of neat to have them all organized neatly here. So let's start out with the hats. Let's do hats first. The thing about hats and gloves is that they're not very much to fold up. So either you can just leave them like this, fold them over in half, and then stack them in your drawers. If you want to make them stand up, you could also fold them over in half and place them up like this. If they struggle to stand up on their own, obviously you can roll them up like that. What's cool about this is that you can place them along with your gloves as well. Now, most gloves and like mitts will usually fold quite nicely, and that can be advantageous because these things tend to like split apart. It's like socks, right? Just turned up to 11. Sometimes you find one, sometimes you find the other. So what I like to do is that I take both the gloves and I lay them down flat and I just place them on top of each other. Whenever I can, I keep them together like this. So if I take them off once I get inside the house, I'll just put them down together like this. Ideally along with a hat as well. Now, obviously you can roll up and fold up gloves. Not really necessary, but yeah, you can fold them over in half. Just be a little bit gentle and you can make them stand up, especially if they have a little bit of support. Again, if they struggle to stand on their own, you could obviously roll them up very gently. Would be careful with that though. Some gloves, like motorcycle gloves, for example, won't really roll up, so be careful with that. Just leave them as is. For headbands and this type of stuff, it's the same story, right? Just put them together, just fold them over in half, and they will generally stand up on their own. Here's a wool one. So as you can see, you can kind of make a system of this. For example, the ones that won't stand easily on their own, you place against the wall of your drawer. Then you could place, for example, the ones that stand easily on their own next to that. And as you can see here, you can easily make a system out of this that's really easy and easily accessible. I would generally place this in, like, for example, a top drawer in my entryway, or for example, you could place them standing up on a shelf. Probably then it's better to leave them laying down or rolled up. Once we have all of that, you can place the gloves next to it, gently, like that. Also, it's kind of neat to organize it depending on what type of hat it is, what type of gloves it is, so that you have a system in the stuff. Also, of course, you can add in scarves. I just did a separate video on that I can link at the end of this one if you want to see that. If you use other stuff, for example, wool socks, very popular here in Norway, you can also fold that along with outerwear so that you know where everything is, right? So we're just going to split this in 3, for example, and we can roll it up. That way it could stand nicely along with your other like accessory outerwear. Now, if you have a tendency to lose your gloves and stuff like all the time, I'm going to show you a little trick that you can do. This is a simple trick, but it works quite effectively. So what you do is that you take your hat and you take your gloves and you stuff them inside the hat gently like this. This way, you're going to always know where one pair of gloves is. So you could do it with like multiple pairs if you have a tendency to lose them like that. And then you can stack them on top of each other like that. You could also place the scarf inside if you should want to. This doesn't work quite well if you wear like mitts, like ear mitts. Is that what they're called? The little circles that you put on your ears. But in that case, what you could also do, and this one comes with a little bit of a warning, because if you are not used to this is a quick way to lose your gloves as well. So what I personally do, for the ones that I wear every day during winter, is that I will take the gloves and the hat and I will just put them inside the hood of my jacket, because I always wear them together. Now, if you're a forgetful person or it takes some time to get used to this new habit, be careful, because this is very easy to lose if you forget that it's in there. Also, you could always place the gloves in the pockets. That way you have them there, and for example, the hat you could have in the hood, or you could place the hat in the pocket as well. It's just so that you keep them all together, always know where they are, right? Now, anyway, I hope you liked this video, a quick and easy one today. And like I said, head over to the scarf video next. It's a little bit more comprehensive, give you a lot of tips on how to fold and store your scarves. And yeah, thanks for watching this one. See you over there.